Handoff to Aguiman up the middle, and he'll trot through, lower the shoulder for as Lee Pitts, who was the defensive player of the year for Roslav. Team wide. Over the middle, it's caught. Wonder how that might impact the next play call, and they get Aguiman on the run again. They'll trundle forward there. Edwards off the play fake. He's thinking end zone perhaps, but he still goes deep over there. In-country rival. Edwards looking deep and just in and out of the house at Cologne Centurions, and later today I'll have the Rhine Fire and the Frankfurt Galaxy as Paris gets their second drive going, and a good kick and impact. You'll find yourself on the field. A little extra block there. Genmark Heath makes one cut, throws a stiff arm, and he's on the run. Edwards at Paris from the 21. Edwards keeps it himself. He's got blockers in front. Working to pass that first down mark. Have to get a score on this set of downs. Edwards looking, and nobody. Looks like a Sea Devil himself. Edwards lofting toward the end zone. Mitchell's got the first touchdown of the year. League.football. Wasn't available last week, but Zach Edwards would certainly be a key player to spend your salary cap on as he rushes up the middle on the draw. Edwards, a tough run. For Paris as the expansion team. Paris does not look back. He's been excellent for them. Here's a handoff up the middle. Aguiman back in the backfield. Different franchises in France and Germany. Finding his way back in the LF. Quick pass to Mitchell. Another first down. Edwards keeps it himself. He's got a blocker in front. Trying to get to the outside, and 2nd and 3. And a false start by Paris. This will not count as an interception. Well in possession with a touchdown. Aguiman up the middle. Again, carrying 26 yards on the ground. Looks like they're going to run, and they do with Edwards. It's quarterback power. Edwards known. Edwards, quick fake, finds Mitchell along the sideline for about 8 yards. Hamburg bringing heat. Edwards hit as he throws. Edwards keeps it somehow. Fake to Aguiman. Catch the for Western Conference. You have Madrid at 1-0, looking dominant in their debut. These two teams, as well as Cologne. A handoff to Aguiman. He gets the line to gain. That saw Edwards get past the line to gain. The Musketeers are in business once again. Little broken play here, and Edwards. Flea flicker. Edwards going. Oh, he's got Mitch. Action, American football. You know, here in the States, it's becoming more and more popular. Edwards over the middle. Taking a 10 for Edwards and company from the 14. Gets the hot blitz outside of Mahungu. Paris notched their 3rd score of the day. Edwards over the middle. He's got Mitchell again. Edwards with a bunch to his right. Fakes. Going deep. Edwards got Mitchell once again. And Paris. Trying to make it 4 scores in the first half. Aguiman. Edwards toward the end zone, looking for Mahungu. Sau is back there with Edwards. Drop back, and Sau will get the pass. Trying to beat out. Get their drive started at the 40 in good field position. Mitchell picking up right where he in that first half as well. Paris looks strong to start out. And they continue to compound on their efforts. Genmark Heath will help. Edwards steps up in the pocket. Might scramble here, elects to throw. Edwards and Paris rolling so far after the penalty. He gets the pressure, spins away. Edwards on the run again. Scampers out. Genmark Heath. Edwards on 3rd and 6. Out of the pocket, gonna try to get it himself, and he does. To continue their dominance. They have a chance to go up by 20 here. Edwards looking end zone, fires underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell working into the end. 11 passes. Spits out to take it down. Somebody who obviously can get it done on the ground. 25 yards today so far and 1 touchdown. He'll throw here and off to Aguiman. 3rd and 6. It was broken up by Ugapo. Edwards working through, scrambling, finding the sideline, and eventually his team. High expectations this year. The give is to Aguiman. And Edwards finding Mwamba for the first down and more. Play clock winding. Edwards keeps it himself on the read option. Edwards, full head of steam, rolling through, diving to the end zone. The give is to and Genmark Heath. Played 2 ways. Of course, Genmark Heath probably going to save his legs. Completion. 1st and 10. From the Hamburg 39. Maybe get an offside here. They won't. Edwards slips a tackle. Flushed out on the run. Oh! Is ahead of the Enthroners 19-0 in the 3rd quarter. Give is to Makuri. Had some Paris offensive players today. You ought to be in good form. Edwards, handoff to McCurry. He's being chased down by a strong power eye. Edwards with a couple blockers in front gets the line to gain. Flag down. Edwards finding end zone. Statistics: 398 total yards for Paris. Edwards shaking off a would-be tackler. Escaping the pocket, sending it downfield to LaRose. 2-yard line. Fake the handoff to McCory. Edwards scrambling once again. Reverses Fields. Finally brought on their count, 34 points total. Edwards with McCory in the backfield. They'll give it. Debut yesterday after a week went by, and Paris has had one as well. Expansion team a year ago. Edwards finding end zone. It's scenario here. Except Zach Edwards pulls it out, gets it over to LaRose. And he'll get the carry. Met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Maybe got 1 yard there, but obviously Paris comes to mind. Vienna seems dominant. As Vombo works that right side, gain all the way. Be curious to see how it turns out. Edwards, the give to Aguiman as well. Aguiman on the carry again. Out today. Aguiman and
Zach Edwards Likes to take to his feet as well. Trips top of the screen. Flag is going to be thrown on that one. Zach with a free play, and so he launches it deep. Incomplete. Line up with a bunch set. Edwards back to throw, in and out of the hands. 2nd and 5. Was 2nd and 5. Mitchell in motion. Zachary Edwards will keep it himself up the middle. Into space now. Coming back to his left-hand side. He will jump for Zachary Edwards. Here, look at the size of that hole. Catches the defense off guard because of Hamburg with 8 in the box. Bertolin in motion this time. Edwards will drop back and he'll get it to Bertolin in the flat. Pistol formation, first handoff this time up the middle. 8 in the box again for Hamburg, trying to slow this Paris Musketeers defense down. Aguamon again will cut in behind. 2nd and 2, 4 targets out for Edwards. Volombo is the running back. They'll go to the flat season. They keep Volombo in at running back. Movement on the line. Ball is scooped up by pass on first down to Mitchell with a little at the 12 now. Paris relentless on their first drive. They'll get this one to Takadam as the sun begins to shine in Paris. Mwambi in motion to the left-hand side. They will hand it. Left-hand side, trying to barrel his way in. Empty set for Zachary Edwards. 1st and 10. Hamburg threatened blitz. This time they don't go offside. Edwards will drill it to Mitchell across the... Edwards will try and get some with his feet. Helmet comes off now and they're just going to pop. Coming after you. 3rd and 6 for Paris. Zach will use his feet again and they will push him back. He will not tally for the season. Got called on the face mask, didn't he? But as this first down, can Hamburg get him off the field again? Takadam with the 3rd and 1. Gets to the flats, but it's been tight so far. Hamburg defense playing well. Zachary Edwards back on the field, 1st and 10. He'll go to the air, hits Mitchell up. 4 receivers out, Mitchell in motion. They'll give it to Mitchell this time on the end around. Mitchell will find a little bit of space and it's just outside Hamburg territory. Edwards will get it to Paris, getting things moving through the air. And now on the ground, left-hand side. Motion from Mwamba. Edwards will get it for Paris with a fresh set of downs now into Hamburg 31-yard line. Edwards will find Mitchell, caught again. Mwamba motions again. Play action. Mwamba caught at the 3. In the ELF for Zachary Edwards. Congratulations, the first quarterback to achieve that in this league. And will he be able to see Paris with 1:15 on the clock, starting from their 15-yard line? Ball is loose and Hamburg have it! 1st and 10 for Paris. At the beginning of Q3, their first drive. Mitchell in motion. It goes to Mitchell on a little screen pass to the outside. Mitchell looking for limits Mitchell to a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Edwards slant. Mitchell again. Caught at the sticks. 1st down. Receivers using all the weapons he's got. Play action. This time he ever in ELF history to do that. Zachary Edwards will keep this one himself and pick up the first down. 10 at the Hamburg 45. Edwards will fire this one into space and caught. Now, was he touched? Sal is still going to the end zone. Let's watch it again. Edwards initially looks left, then back to his right, throws a beautiful pass. Sal has to go to ground. Untouched, he realizes it, jumps up. He can't believe it. So Paris with great field position. Mitchell went out of bounds at the 15 where Edwards will take over. Oh, ball is out. Mitchell in motion to the top. Edwards will run. Maybe pick up. Well, he's still going. Edwards so strong. And it will be 3rd and 8. At the 13 of Hamburg. Caught and stopped there. Motion from Tekidam. Edwards will go QB power and get the first down. Clock ticking down at the end of the Q3 as Paris will try and bring a fullback in front of Aguamon. And this time Edwards will try and find his way. Will they get the playoff before the end of Q3? They will. Again, it's Edwards and he does go. And on the punt return duty, back to work for Zachary Edwards at the Hamburg 33 first down. Edwards will go to Mitchell at the 7. Paris. Handoff. With the screen. Zachary takes a look, sends a little signal over to Mitchell. Will look the other way. Incomplete. Mitchell in motion. Good protection. Edwards now has to escape, still keeps his feet and finds his man. Paris with the ball again and in a commanding position. Edwards, low snap, handles it. Aguamon, left-hand side. Good time, Edwards rolls to his right. He'll but couldn't convert there. Paris, 3rd and 4. Play action. They'll go to Mitchell. Ball comes out. Hamburg have the ball. And they retain the ball at the Hamburg 29. Edwards looks right, then left, comes back to Mitchell, who this will keep fighting to the end with these Seadevils. Edwards will keep this one up the middle. Fake the handoff to 5. Lots of time for Zachary Edwards, and he finds yet another goes out and a touchdown. Tekidam will just take off. Blocker in front of him. Handoff. Ball is out. Hamburg recover. Motion. The man that fumbled the ball on the previous down. Tekidam will hand it left-hand side. And Cologne will face the current champions, the Rhine Fire. Handoff this time. Left-hand side. Android. Tekidam squeezing the seconds out of that clock as Makuri will give them a fresh set.